Welcome back, babes. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my self-tanning routine. Now, I want to share this video with you because I want to help you get that nice summer glow. Like, I know we're all kind of in this different situation around the world between what's going on right now, and some of us, we just can't get outside and get that tan. We can't get on our vacations and get that tan, but don't worry, we can achieve that look at home, and I'm going to help you do it in order to get like the perfect tan without like some streaks, and there's just little things along the way that will help get a very smooth, even, nice, natural looking tan. And it took me a while to figure that out. I've gone through the bad tans with the tan lines, too orange, all that myself. So I just want to help put it all into one video, what you can do to get a nice summer glow and just feel good. Like, feel like you got that sun and just be confident. Okay, first things first, I start with a dry brush. This isn't necessary, it's kind of just like an extra step to your exfoliation. The reason I like dry brush though is because it really gets your blood circulation going and it unclogs your pores. It has many benefits. If you don't have one, they just look like this. It's kind of like a bristly little brush. I got this one from Sage, like the all natural wellness store. And yeah, I really like it. I don't use it too often, but I'll use it just before my tans. So first things first, we're gonna go in with this dry brush. When using the dry brush, you always want to brush upwards. It's kind of just like a rule of thumb because you want the blood to circulate towards your heart and your lymph nodes. It's just going to help it drain better versus brushing downwards. So you just always want to brush up. Just do nice light strokes. You don't want to hurt yourself because this is bristly. I really like to get the back of my arms. I'm not sure if you have them, but like, let's see if it'll focus. I don't have them too bad anymore, but I used to have those like chicken bumps, like those red bumps, and this really helps get rid of that. Yes, I am wearing a sports bra and bikini bottoms so that I can show you my routine. Not the most comfortable thing, but we're gonna keep it PG, okay? So I finished exfoliating. I just used an exfoliating glove from the local like Shoppers, I'm not sure what you guys call it, drugstore. So I go through and I put Aveeno body wash on it because my skin is sensitive. Use whatever you like, but this is what I like to use. And I just finished exfoliating my body again. I kind of just go in circular motions. And I really want to get my elbows and like my knees and around my ankles because those are the spots that kind of hold on to your self-tanner. And I just want to make sure I get the rest of the self-tanner off of my body before I go ahead and reapply it. You don't want to exfoliate after you shave, otherwise it'll get really irritated. So you want to make sure you do this all first. Okay, excuse the camera angle, but now that we're done shaving our legs, it is time to lotion. And the key points that you really want to lotion, once again, are the elbows, the knees, and the ankle area. This is just where the self-tanner tends to stick the most, so you really want to make sure that it is moisturized very well. And just continue to lotion your whole body. And that is how I prepare before the self-tanner. So I do the dry brush, I do the exfoliating, I shave my legs, and then I lotion my body. Now that is all the preparation, and at this point it is morning here. Like I said, I like to do this in the morning. And now I'm just going to go on with my day. I'm going to let my skin calm down, really soak up all that moisture, and then I will self-tan before going to bed tonight. So I will see you guys later tonight when I am ready to self-tan. The reason I do this is because if you do it all right before, like after a bath, after you shave, like your skin's a little sticky and your pores are still quite open. So I find you don't get an even tan because sometimes the tan will like go more into your pores, or it'll get a little streaky because your skin's still a little warm and sticky from all the lotion. So I really like to make sure that everything is set in stone. You can honestly just do this the day before if you don't have a bunch of time in the one day. Well, it's now nighttime and I am ready to tan. So like I said, we did all the prep work earlier today, and now all I have to do is apply the self-tanner. A few tips though, I would recommend you brush your teeth first and pee before putting your tanner on, because if it gets wet, then you will get some streaking. So you kind of just want to do everything before your tanner. If you have to pee, etc. later, not the worst thing, just be mindful that you might get a few streaks if it go south. So I always use Saint Tropez. I use the, which one is this? This one is dark. If you are not used to tanning, choose the color for you. Use a lighter one if you are a little whiter like me, because it can leave you a teeny bit orange if you leave it on too long, etc. I'm pretty used to it, and I also just like being the darker color preference, so I go with the dark one. But I love Saint Tropez. I find that it applies really nicely compared to all the other ones I've used so far. If you have any other recommendations, I would like to try them out, but I find this one to be really good. So you really want to shake it up first, get all the color mixed in, and key, you need a mitt. So I just use the Saint Tropez mitt here, and I always wash it, but I've had this one for months and it's still good. If you wash it, it gets a little stained, but it still feels perfect. I always start with my legs first. Some people start with the upper body. I prefer to start with my lower body just because you have to like lean over. So I don't want any like creases or anything getting in my tan. So I do lower body, all the bending first, and then I'll do my upper body, and that way it's just a lot more even and it has time to dry before I go and like start making creases everywhere in my body. So let's get the legs tan. So I'll typically put my leg up on my bathtub here, grab my mitt, spray a little bit of foam on there, just like that. And I will start rubbing it in circles. So I want to go in a circular motion, just make sure I'm getting it all nice and even on my leg. And then with whatever is like left over on the mitt, I will go over the top of my foot. But I don't want to apply a lot just because your foot can tan like pretty intense. And then I will go ahead and do the same thing. So just whatever is left on the mitt, I will go over my knee. Just because the knee tends to be a drier area, it will go darker than the rest of your leg. So you don't want to squirt like a big pile and then go straight over your knee. Just use whatever is on the mitt. The bottom half of my body is fully done. I do my full bikini line, so everything. I don't like the tan lines, that's just preference. You can do the tan lines if you like, whatever you like. I always go my arms before the rest of my body. I don't know, this is what I do. So once again, squirt it on and just move in circular motions up the arm. And once again, like I love that it goes a different color because then you can just see anywhere you have not placed it. Because I've used ones like in the past, like really cheap, like drugstore ones, like, sorry, I'm just gonna say it, like Jergens and stuff. And oh my gosh, I was orange and streaky. I was literally a tiger. It's what I was. So I've learned, you know, just pay the price. Just pay a little bit more, a lot of bit more, but it's worth it, trust me. Once again, whatever is on the mitt, I will just do this part of my hand. I don't do my fingers. It ends up looking more natural. So I just go on with whatever is left on my mitt. I don't add anything else. As you can see, it's just my hand there. So I do that. There we go. And Jeremy is just about to eat dinner, so I'm gonna quickly get him to do my back because let me tell you, like this spot, it's not easy to get on your own. I always do like the sides and this part by myself, but right here, it's very difficult to hit. So if you have someone in your house that can help you, otherwise they do have like back applicators, or like if you're super flexible, you're good to go. But I'm just gonna get Jeremy to help me out. So that is how my back will get done. He is a professional. I have taught him the way. Right, babe?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty, here we go. Okay, so my back is all done. Super quick, super easy. So for my face, I use the same mitt. A lot of people don't want to use this one on their face because they're nervous it's going to clog their pores, etc. But I have like bad skin. Like my skin is so sensitive, I can't even get started. And it honestly, I've never noticed it's clogged my pores or ever caused acne after using it. That's just me once again, but I do have like the most sensitive skin you could just ever imagine. So I haven't experienced anything like that, so if I'm okay with this, that says something. I'm just gonna put a little bit. I don't put a lot. And then I do this so that it kind of blends in already. And then I just go ahead and go in circular motions on my face. I like to avoid right under my eye just because I like when it looks a little lighter. It makes my face look brighter when you avoid the eye, and that way it'll just be naturally a bit lighter, and then it will glow a bit more. And I also try not to go too heavy on my chin area because I find this goes darker, and I never put it on my upper lip because I have little baby hairs there, and I find that it sticks to those, and then it makes you look like they're a little darker. So I avoid my upper lip and around my eyes. Okay. Now once that is done, I will go ahead and do the neck. I don't really care for the neck, I do a little more. And just circular motions. I get behind my ear because I wear my hair up a lot when I work out, so I want it to be all over. And that is it. As you can see, it looks like I just auditioned for Outer Banks, and that is what I am looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna look like this. I feel a little sticky right now. You just kind of let it air out. I give it about 5 minutes. And then key thing, let me show you what I sleep in. There it is. So this is a full-blown onesie. It has pockets. It's one of my favorite things ever, but let's get a good look at it. So it's mighty nice. It is just a one piece. But why do I wear this to sleep? My sheets are white, my mattress is white, and I've made the mistake before of just going to bed in shorts and a little top. Yeah, Jeremy was pretty mad at me because I stained our new mattress a week after we got it, and I tried to wash it out, it didn't come out. See, self-tanner will come off everything. If I get it on the bed frame, if I get it anywhere in the washroom, it will wash off my body, but a mattress, it doesn't. So if you don't want to stain your mattress and you don't want to stain your sheets, just cover up when you sleep, just like this. It is now the next morning. As you can tell, I just woke up, so I always just shower right when I get up. Yeah, so your tan kind of develops more throughout the night, so you are a bit darker when you wake up. But I'm just gonna go hop in the shower, rinse it off, and show you what it looks like. One tip though, when you are showering, you don't want to exfoliate. You literally just want to rinse it off. Just get in, rinse it off, get out. Nice and glowy skin. The last step, which is also very important, is we need to lotion our body again. This is just going to help keep our skin moisturized, and it's really going to hold in that tan, and that way it'll just last longer. So the more moisture your skin has, the longer your tan is going to last. So we just go through and moisturize it up. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you could pull some little tips out of it, and I hope I didn't make it seem too confusing because it is actually very simple. I know there's a lot of steps, but they are all steps that you would typically do to prepare for a tan anyways. I just do it in a very certain order. That way I find I achieve the most natural looking, smooth, no streaks, no lines, no nothing. I'm not a tiger, and that is a plus. So I absolutely love my tanning routine. I do this once a week for those of you who are wondering. So typically every Thursday night is the night where I will tan, and that's why I really have to exfoliate before I tan, because I always still have a bit left on me, and you really want to make sure you're starting on a fresh canvas, okay? So that is my routine, and thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please do not forget to give it a like and subscribe down below. You already know this really helps me out. It supports me and it encourages me to create more content. Also, leave a comment on any other videos you would like me to cover. I am always looking, I'm always reading, I'm always replying, so please do so. I love hearing from you. Or send me a DM on Instagram. I also check there, so I'll be able to get back to you on one of the platforms regardless. Anyways, enjoy your morning, evening, nights, wherever you may be. Just have a beautiful day.